another long day, heavy on my mind. Got a lot to say, but I'm running out of time. Everybody smiling, they don't know the way. So I hear a call, let it all escape. No filters, no fake, no saving face. Just truth in my voice in a quiet place. If you feel the same, yeah, you're not alone. Pull up a chair, make yourself at home. Welcome to my van space, where the walls don't judge me. I can let it all out, every scar, every ugly. If your heart feels tense, hey, you're in the right place. Say it loud, say it soft. Welcome to my van space. Ooh, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Thank you guys for joining me on today. Welcome to my vent space with Arity. This space is a sacred space for truth, healing, and breathing and becoming. Right? Here we vent, we reflect, and we rise. Ashe. I made this space literally, like I said, to be able to have a space for truth, healing, and becoming, to vent, to open, we go through this life carrying a lot of baggage and mental load, and it can get so hard and draining sometimes. I mean, venting, opening up, releasing, right, should feel safe. So here's a safe space meant for me and you. And thank you for joining me on today. Before we dive in, I do have some things I want to talk about this morning. Let's just take a couple deep breaths, and check in with ourselves. Okay? So let's do it. One more. All right. Thank you for joining me in that. Breathing is like literally life, okay? It just brings us back to where we are, center us, right? It's our nerves, my nerves. I know my nerves, right? Can get so sometimes, But I'm here with you guys in the space of my home, and I'm happy to be here this morning. So yeah. Okay. So this morning, like, I woke up and received a call from my brother, and not just to get on here and blah all types of terrible things, no. But keep my brother in your prayers. He's experiencing some things right now, and it made me think about we how strong our bond was growing up with my brothers, because they have forever been my protectors, and it feels so weird being in this adulthood, right? And everybody is doing their own independent lives, and this is just not how it was, at first. And I miss it. I miss the togetherness. I miss the family, I really do. Even when I was sad, my brothers would make me laugh, would make me mad, cry, scream, like it was me against them. So, okay, let me tell you a little bit. I have two brothers on my mom's side. I have an older brother, I'm the middle child, and a younger brother, right? And on my dad's side, I have like five brothers, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and two sisters. Hey, sisters. I know she probably watching this, so that's why I did it. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, family togetherness. Growing up, I was my brother's savior. My brothers, they. I'm sorry. You see me getting tongue tied, and I'm not gonna edit this out or anything. We're just gonna rock with it. But my brothers are forever my keepers, my brother's keepers. Okay, I am my brother's keeper. That's what I was getting to. Okay, um, yeah, and I mean, growing up, it was great. It was great. I mean, you have your ups and downs, just like every household. But life be life, and as far as like right now in today's time, life is life, and everybody has their own individual lives, their own individual battles, and we can't really do nothing but focus on what's right in front of us, honestly, and hope for the best. We can't really carry other people's hurt or baggage, no matter how close or connected we are to them. I love my family, I really do, but you know sometimes you just got to let things be. You just got to let things be. I hate things are the way that they are, but sometimes we just got to let them be. And it's okay. It's okay to acknowledge the ups and downs and the good and the bad, but we can't control the outcome of anything, because everybody has their own relation with God, source, and yeah. This goes back to making sure you are checking in with the people that you are around, loving on the people that are right there in front of you. You never know when you something may be their last time, their last day, their last moment with you, and just enjoy the now, guys. We just gotta enjoy the now. Um, I know it's a 1 year this year, so it's new beginnings for everyone, right? I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do next, and this is it. This is it. This space right here now is it, right? Because I just have a heart for people. I am helping. I know I'm here to help. I know I'm here to spread my love. I know I'm here to spread my light. I know I have a voice for a reason, right? And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for my wisdom. I'm grateful for my love. I'm grateful for my light, But I am human and I have emotions too, heavy, big emotions too, right? So it was only right that I was like, I carry a lot in my head. I'm a Gemini, like a Gemini Taurus, So I be in my head a lot and I have to let it go somewhere, And I know others can relate. I know for a fact others can relate, especially on my stories, my background, where I come from. And we'll get up into all of that as we progress through more episodes and everything. But this year is about beginning something new, getting out my own way, getting out your own way, right? And starting something new, Again, focusing on what we can control, right? Not things that are holding us down or the thoughts that are like, yo, woe is me, woe is me. No, we gotta continue to keep our eyes on the prize, okay? What's the mission here? Okay? Figure it out. I encourage you to figure it out this year. And you may already know. I'm almost 100% sure most people already know in this moment right now what's next for them or what's ending so things can begin. Because in order for new things to begin, okay, you have to make space. As far as me cutting my hair, y'all like my haircut? I love it. Can't wait to chop some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to make space for new things to come in order for us to continue to grow and expand, so cutting out habits, starting new habits, right? What is it? What are you doing? How are you pouring into yourself? What are you letting go of? It's not going to do anything but help you get to the next level and elevate, because guess what? Being stagnant is not fun. Okay? We can't do that this year. We can't sit in the same spot. Mm-mm. We can't be afraid. Don't care who's watching. Don't care who's listening. Because I owe me. I have a family. Okay? This life is hard. They didn't set us up for it, okay? I am setting me up for it. Okay? You have to set yourself up for greatness. And greatness is here. It wants to be. All you have to do is be open to receive it. Literally, think about it. Just open yourself up to receive, okay? So these thoughts, let them go. As to, here's my notebook. We write, okay? We journal, okay? We talk, we express, right? No matter how many times them thoughts come up, we let it go. They come in, they gotta go, okay? Um, and I definitely want to open up some type of space, workshop, session where we can come together as a community eventually and do some releasing together. It's so fun. I promise. My friends love it every single time we do it together. I promise. We have great results every single time. Because once you ask to let go of something that no longer belongs, I mean, it is done. So let it be, no matter what it is, whether you losing your job, which that might sound scary, but guess what? Something greater is coming. Okay. Or you get in a car accident, right? But you get an even better car. Okay. Something greater is coming. It has to. It has to. But the first step is to release, make space, and not be afraid. Okay. Not being afraid of what, Tyria? Arity, right? Because that's what they being afraid of the unknown, like I don't know what's next. I really don't. Honestly, I'm just going with the flow. I ain't never did this before, not in this reality, not on this timeline. Okay, I've never done this. I'm just honestly, I have to go with the flow and not against the flow. That's what I continue to tell myself. I mean, when problems do rise in my life, because we all face them, right? I acknowledge it. Sometimes I sit in it, never too long. You don't sit too long in it. We don't sit too long in this, okay? Acknowledge it, acceptance, be aware, and let it go, okay? Because things happen, they do, and we could go on and on and on and on and on about something, and a lot of times either people don't want to hear it or shoot, like, I mean, you talking about it ain't helping the situation at all. I mean, but we can acknowledge it. We can acknowledge it. But, sometimes there are ways of doing things, you know what I'm saying, as far as writing or, sometimes when you do talk to someone about this and everything, sometimes they don't be wanting to hear it. You know how that stuff goes. They don't want to hear it. I gotta go. Okay, whatever. So you have to find other ways to let things go, to let things flow. Movement, that just hit me. Movement is a great way, to continue to let things flow through you, and actually feel and be in a moment and being present with the now. Okay, get into some movement, whether that's literally exercising. Okay, I like pole fitness. I'm getting into it, even more. Kind of backtracked a little bit, but it's a new year, it's new beginnings. Okay, um, yoga, football, soccer, on and on. You know what I'm saying? Find different ways to flow and release movement. Okay, um, because again, that's how we get to the next step of those doors actually opening. And they have no choice but to do it, because God said so. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? But yeah, let's not be afraid of what's to come. Let's just continue to be present in the now, and continue to pick up great habits. Okay, figure out what's next for you. Get a hobby, right? I love hobbies. Um, enjoy being by yourself. A lot of times that can be a problem for people. Being by yourself. Not being afraid of who you are as a person, not being afraid of your own energy. We don't always have to surround ourselves and cushion our walls with other people, to fill voids. You know what I'm saying? That is it can be very toxic if it's not done in a balanced, healthy way, right? So enjoy being with you, enjoy being your own friend first, because that's really where those aha moments come, when you like, I don't know what's next, I don't know what I like. Well, that's because you kind of reflecting on other people and what they got going on and what they like. You have to sometimes real life remove yourself out of a situation and sit with yourself alone and listen to your thoughts. Write a little bit, figure out who you are, be strong in it, you know enjoy you. I really encourage you guys to take some time today to just sit with you. That's it. Just sit with yourself. If you feel led to write. But just sit with yourself, and enjoy who you are. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your thoughts. I mean, if you have a lot of negativity arising within you in that solitude moment, I encourage you highly to write down those thoughts and release until there's no more bad thoughts, right? And once they're not, let it go, rip it up, burn it, whatever you want to do to discard it, but it's not yours. Those thoughts are not yours. They do not belong to you. Give them back. Give them back, okay? Um, but yeah, be your own friend, like really analyze and figure out where you coming from, what's next, how, right? Because only you know. That little voice inside. Isn't she precious? But yeah, that was my spill for the morning. I so love my family. I so love my brothers so much. I just hugs. I love them a lot, you know. But we all, like I said, we all going through our own things, and we really just got to focus on what we can control and what's in front of us. And I know God got this. I do. As we're coming to a close, I want you to take what resonate, leave what didn't, trust your knowing. You are becoming exactly who you're meant to be. As I always say, I love you. I love me. My name is Arity. Honestly, before I leave, I didn't mean to do that whole outro. Right, I didn't mean to do that whole outro just then. I wanted to pull one, at least one of these high vibe cards before I go for you guys. You know, these are just um, messages to take with you on your day of things you should do, of how to move forward. Let's see what high vibe got to say. Okay, it says channeling. It says channel your inner child, skip, gallop, jump, hum, blow bubbles, draw with crayons, giggle for no reason, but no whining. Okay, we're not complaining today. We're tapping in with our inner child. I know here in Shreveport, Louisiana, we have snow outside, so I guess I'll be doing something on the inside today with my inner child because there's no way I'm going out there in the snow. But if you like that, please go throw some snowballs at each other. That's definitely a great way to tap into your inner child. Um, I have hula hoop. It says swing your hips as if you are using a hula hoop by start by going clockwise and then go counterclockwise, then make figure eight. Do this for 1 minute. This movement will bring your energy down from your head into your body, increasing your creative energy. What did I tell you guys? I told you about that movement, because it really opens us up to like really tap into what's next, getting that flowing energy. I mean, getting that stagnant energy flowing, right? Because especially if we've been sitting down for so long, not doing anything, not expressing, not opening up, not being creative, not moving our body, that stuff gets stuck and you literally get stuck, right? And don't know what to do. So movement is very important. So if you got a hula hoop, do them figure eights and clockwise and counterclockwise today, you know, get some creative energy moving. And as far as this inner child, like I said, definitely let's get into some movement today. Channeling your inner child, figure out a way, even if it's coloring. I like to color, so I think that's what I'm gonna do today is color. Find some time to color. I'm gonna set the intention right now to color today, and that is how I will be expressing my inner child. And I already did my morning shindig, so we got some movement together, and yeah, I encourage you to do the same. But no reason to just stay stagnant. Definitely open yourself up for movement, okay? As this space closes, we're back here again, right? As this space closes, right? Take what resonated, leave what didn't. Trust your knowing. You are becoming exactly who you're meant to be, right? As I always say, my name is Arity. I love you, and I love me. Peace.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.